We all have dreams, but they often live in the elusive realm called someday, and try as we might, many of us struggle to consistently find motivation and make choices that guide us towards our best future outcomes. Instead of living lives of purpose and joy and following our deepest dreams and desires, we often opt for instant gratification and look for easy answers. I know this because I'm incredibly guilty of it myself. But researchers have found a powerful psychological tool that can help us naturally have more intrinsic motivation and momentum towards our goals and dreams. And that's connecting emotionally with our future self. According to scientists who have mapped the brain, different areas of our brains light up when we think of ourselves than light up when we think of others. And research done by Hal Hershfeld and his colleagues found that the more people saw their future selves as an entirely different person, according to their brain patterns, the more their decisions were oriented towards instant gratification and the less future-oriented they were. But when scientists helped these same research participants become more emotionally connected to their future selves, they experienced more willingness and capacity to behave in future-oriented ways. So, connecting with our future selves can help us more naturally make decisions that are aligned with our highest and greatest good in the long term. Plus, in my personal experience, my future self can be a powerful source of compassion, support, healing, and guidance. So today I'm going to take you on a guided meditative journey to powerfully connect with and get guidance from your future self using my favorite emotional processing technique, regenerating images in memory. Welcome to Somatic Healing Meditations, the podcast that helps you regulate your nervous system, deepen your healing journey, and feel better in your body. I'm so happy you're here. I'm Karena with Hello Inner Light, and I'm a trauma-informed emotional healing coach who's here to help you heal the old emotional wounds, subconscious blocks, and self-sabotaging core beliefs that are holding you back from living a life of authenticity and joy. So if that's the kind of content that you need more of in your life, please subscribe to this podcast and join me every Friday on this beautiful journey out of your head and into your more embodied and authentic self. Today's episode is brought to you by my upcoming workshop, Break Through Your Blocks and Become Who You Were Born to Be. As we journey towards our big dreams and desires, we have to step out of our comfort zones. And a normal and natural part of this expansion is running into inner limitations that have held us back in the past. Things like limiting beliefs, old wounds, and feelings of unworthiness and self-doubt will continue to dictate our thoughts, feelings, and motivations at a subconscious level until we learn to heal them. And that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this transformational workshop. In fact, during the workshop, I'm going to guide you through 3 powerful exercises to help you find and resolve blocks and resistance that cause you to subconsciously self-sabotage, while also helping you build new neural pathways to support you as you journey towards your dreams. So I hope you'll join me. The link to enroll is in the show notes. Now, let's dive into this guided meditation to get guidance from your future self. Finding a space and a time where it's safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes and turn your attention within. Begin to notice your breath. So with your eyes closed, notice that you can feel your breath moving in and out through your nostrils. You can feel your breath causing your chest and your tummy to rise and fall. Just imagining that on every inhale, you can breathe in clean, healing energy from the universe. And with every exhale, you release tension from a deeper and deeper place within, till eventually you're releasing tension all the way from your toes. On your next breath, imagine that you could breathe in through your heart and out through your belly button. Imagining that you could feel the space or the distance between your heart and your belly button. On your next breath, imagining that you could breathe in through your throat and out through the small of your back. Again, imagining that you could feel the space or the distance between your throat and the small of your back. Breathing in through your right ear, breathe out through your left elbow, feeling the space and the distance. Breathing in through your left ear and out through your right elbow, feeling the space and the distance. Imagining that you could breathe in through your knees and out through the soles of your feet. Again, feeling the space and the distance. And then just breathing in and out through your heart. Following your next breath deep into the core of your being, just noticing how you're feeling today as you continue to breathe in and out through your heart. And now your imagination is going to call forward an image of your future self. It could be your future self 5 years in the future, 10 years, 20 years. So just noticing the future version that has shown up today. Noticing what they look like. Noticing how far in the future are they. What are they wearing? Where are they? Just noticing any details that your imagination has conjured up. And then imagine that you can walk towards them. Maybe there's a recognition between the two of you. Maybe there's a warmth or an invitation to come closer, to connect more. But just allowing you and your future self to approach one another, to greet one another. And notice what that feels like in your body, in your breath, in your heart. And then think of some area in your life that you would like to get some guidance on. Some area of your life where maybe you're stuck or confused or struggling. And as you bring that to mind, that area of your life where you'd like some guidance, your body will have a reaction, right? So as you think of the place in your life where you may be struggling or stuck, maybe your breath changes. Maybe your posture changes. Maybe you notice a tightness or a contraction or a discomfort somewhere in your body. But just noticing where in your body you feel this reaction the most. Is it more on the right or the left? Or maybe it's centralized, or maybe it's everywhere. Is it more deep or superficial? Is it moving or still? And you may not get clear answers to all of these questions, and that's totally okay. You're just noticing whatever it is you're noticing, and the act of asking the questions and attuning to yourself in that curious way is really the important part here. So again, noticing the reaction that your body has as you think of this area where you want guidance. And how big is that reaction in your body? How much space does it take up within or around you? What color is it? Does it have a shape or a texture? Just noticing whatever it is you're noticing. And now your imagination is going to take your awareness into that color, that reaction in your body. You're going to become that color, that shape. You're going to know what it knows, feel what it feels, and look out through its perspective. Really feeling what that's like. You're going to speak from this place within you to your future self. And you're just going to say, future self, what it's like to be me is. Breathing and feeling and just letting your words come forward. Speaking from this place within you to your future self, you're just going to say, what I'm struggling with right now is. Breathing, feeling, just letting your words come forward, speaking from this place within you to your future self. You're just going to say, deep down, what I'm feeling emotionally is. Breathing, feeling, speaking as this place within to your future self. You're just going to say, future self, what I want to tell you is. Breathing and surrendering even more deeply into what you're feeling right now. Speaking from this place within to your future self, you're just going to say, future self, what I really want or need right now is. Breathing, feeling, speaking from this place within to your future self. You're just going to say, future self, how it feels to say all of this to you is. Speaking again from this place within to your future self, you're just going to say, future self, the biggest questions I have for you are. And then just speaking anything else that wants to be spoken from this place within to your future self until that feels complete. When that feels complete, your imagination is going to take your awareness out of this place within you and into your future self. You're going to know what they know, feel what they feel, and look out through their eyes back at your present time self. So as your future self, looking at your present time self, you're going to receive a stream of colored energy representing everything that was just shared with you. As your future self, noticing the color and the quality of that stream of energy. And as your future self, just noticing where you receive that stream of energy in your body first. And then just fully receiving that. Now, as your future self, you're going to speak back to your present time self. And you're going to say, self, what I heard from you or what I received from you is. Breathing and feeling and being your future self. Speaking as your future self back to your present time self, you're just going to say, self, how it feels to hear this and receive this from you is. Breathing, speaking again as your future self back to your present time self, you're just going to say, self, what I want to tell you is. Breathing, speaking as your future self back to your present time self, you're just going to say, self, what I understand that you don't yet understand is. Breathing, being your future self, speaking as your future self back to your present time self, you're just going to say, self, how it feels to understand this is. Breathing, speaking as your future self back to your present time self. You're just going to say, self, how it feels to have this conversation with you is. And then just speaking anything else that wants to be spoken from your future self back to your present time self until that feels complete. When that feels complete, your imagination takes your awareness out of your future self and back into you in the present moment. Taking a few breaths as you land in your present moment self once more. Then, as your present moment self, you receive a stream of colored energy from your future self, representing everything they just shared with you. Noticing the color and the quality of that stream of energy. And noticing where you receive it in your body first. Fully receiving all of that energy from your future self. And you're going to speak now as your present time self back to your future self and just say, future self, what I heard from you or what I received from you is. Breathing and feeling and earnestly speaking as your present time self to your future self. Just say, future self, what it feels like to hear that and receive that from you is. Breathing, speaking as your present time self back to your future self. You're just going to say, future self, what I'm realizing now is. Feeling. And again, speaking as your present moment self to your future self, you're just going to say, future self, how it feels to realize this is. Speaking again as your present time self to your future self, you're just going to say, how I see this helping me moving forward is. And then just speaking anything else that wants to be spoken from your present time self to your future self until that feels complete. When that feels complete, notice what else wants to happen between you and your future self for this to feel complete. And just let that happen. Breathing and just feeling how you feel now. As you think of this thing in your life that you wanted guidance on, how does it look different now? How does it feel different now? And what are your biggest ahas, your biggest realizations? Taking a few more moments, a few more breaths to really feel what has shifted within you, really feeling on a body level and an emotional level what has shifted within you. And now ask your body if there's anything else it wants or needs before we bring this to a close, and just receive whatever answer you get from your body. It could be that your body wants or needs something that you can take care of right now in this moment. It could be that your body wants or needs something you need to take care of later. Or maybe there's nothing. Maybe this already feels fully complete to you. Just know that whatever you experienced today, whatever guidance you received, whatever realizations you had, whatever healing or shifts that happened within you are a part of you now. They're deeply a part of you on a cellular level, available to your subconscious mind and your conscious mind anytime you want or need them. Your unconscious mind is going to let you know that all of this is fully integrated into your cellular memory and emotional memory by bringing full feeling and weight back into your arms and legs, fingers and toes, and spontaneously opening your eyes. Great work. How do you feel now? And what guidance did you receive from your future self? Do you feel more emotionally connected to your future self? Remember that that's key to helping us be more naturally and effortlessly future-oriented as we're making our choices in life. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. And don't forget to join me every Friday on this beautiful journey out of your head and into your more embodied and authentic self.